Most people who come in my office don't know they have childhood trauma. They've never been told the signs and the symptoms. And because of this, it's damaging their relationships, their ability to work, their effectiveness in our community. My name's Clint Davis. I'm a licensed professional counselor trained in trauma and addiction. I've been doing therapy individually with couples, with families for over 15 years. And I really love to help people understand what are the root problems that are causing symptoms in their life. Childhood trauma is not just what happened to you, but how that thing affects your nervous system. It affects the way you think about yourself, about a higher power, about other people. It's about your nervous system and the way that you go into fight or flight or freeze. It's really important for you to understand your childhood trauma because sometimes the symptoms that are coming out in your life, there's a root driver that you need to address. There are 7 major symptoms that I see in people in my office that have childhood trauma that they don't know about. Number 1. You struggle to trust people in your life who have proven to be safe. This may be a spouse, it may be a child or a coworker, but you just can't find a way to trust them and trust that they're not talking bad about you, or they're not going to violate you, or they're not going to hurt you. And this may be because the people in your life, maybe your parents or grandparents or a teacher or somebody who was supposed to be safe was not safe. And so that inner child inside of you is trying to keep you safe by projecting fear on every situation. Number 2, you've become compulsively people-pleasing. You want to make everybody happy at any point. And the reason that you do this is that you want them to be happy so you'll be safe. And you've probably been taught in your childhood that you're responsible for everybody's feelings. Maybe people used blaming language or shamed you or told you, you make me feel sad because you made a bad grade. And so the adults in your life taught you that it's your job to make everybody happy. Number 3, you constantly apologize for everything. And you did that because no one ever took responsibility for the pain they caused you. When you grew up as a child, you thought, again, everything was your responsibility. And so you constantly apologize because no one took responsibility for their toxicity in your life. Number 4, certain situations can trigger reactions that are way bigger than they need to be. For example, your husband comes home and he forgot the groceries. And that may trigger in you a feeling of, he doesn't love me, he doesn't care about me. And that can come from feeling left out or feeling misunderstood or feeling not seen when you were a child. And so now that inner child is experiencing rejection and experiencing feelings of unknown that are coming up in the present. Number 6. Your relationship patterns always look the same. It's like a revolving door. It's like you're dating or being in relationship with the same people over and over. You get the same bosses, you get the same boyfriends and girlfriends, you get the same marriages. And that's because there's something in you that is cycling through these things, and we call that your picker being broken. The people you choose to be in relationship with are people that devalue you because your childhood trauma is making you devalue yourself. Number 7, you've become a perfectionist. You cannot keep the standard that you keep for yourself. Everything has to be perfect. You've got to do everything above board. You've got to do it perfectly. And if you don't, your sense of security and your sense of worth is kaput. And so you feel this need to constantly strive for more. And this comes from a childhood where you didn't get the words of affirmation or maybe the affection that you needed. And so now you're trying to perform so that you can finally get the word, I love you and I care and I see you, said to you from someone, even if it's yourself. Now, I want to be sure to tell you that having these signs doesn't mean you're too broken. It means that you've learned coping mechanisms that aren't working in healthy situations. So the best thing you can do is do your work to heal from the trauma of the past so you don't keep bleeding on people who didn't cut you. As a trauma therapist myself, I feel broken at times. We all feel broken. The good news is that the Lord is near the brokenhearted, and we need to be near one another. If you're liking this video, like and subscribe because we're going to start making way more of these and putting them out for you guys to enjoy and to really help our community.